Alright, we're back. I made a mess of the floor. Let's get going. What weapon do I have? I got this spear. I've only got a little bit of Titan blood and I maxed this out. I think I'm going to stick with that. Let's see. Let's go with a, do you want to be Odd Duck and go Poseidon for once? Or do I keep rolling Cosmic Egg? Let's keep rolling Cosmic Egg for the time being. Ooh. Do I want to start doing this? Tempting. Yeah, let's do that.
Wretches of the Underworld, take heed.
It's extreme measures time.
In my domain, you either find your place or learn your place. There's work enough to go around, believe you me.
I'll find my place, alright.
Huh. Well, no, this makes perfect sense, actually.
After my daughter Kore disappeared, I left this mountaintop. Wandered the earth in search. Or not, of course. It was a necessary journey, I suppose. May yours fare better.
Okay, attack is stronger, inflicts chill. Oh, God, all of these are good. So, special is stronger, inflicts chill, works with the... You know what? No. Let's go Frost Strike. I can more reliably pull this off. And there's the Chaos Egg.
My keepsake from Chaos will protect me.
There we go. This should work. So I found out this game has an ending. Yeah, I thought it went on forever. Used to go on forever. Still technically goes on forever, but still.
I believe I have deduced something I ought have sooner recognized. Your mother must have been one who called herself Persephone. Her stay within the Underworld was brief from my perspective, but impactful nonetheless. You seek her now. Respond.
Oh, Master Chaos. You should know I have located her already. Though where she is, I cannot stay for long. So I'm visiting as often as I can. It's not unlike our visits here. Only somehow even harder to get to where she is.
I see. Then it is good to know that you have been in contact. And I trust that your successive visits shall be worth their while. Not unlike our visits here.
Okay. Oof. Higher boon rarity is tempting, but at 80% extra attack damage, that's what I'm looking for. I want the boon rarity, but I think we're good. Alright. And then we need keys? I think we need keys. Let's see, how many runs are you ahead of YouTube now? 2.
Fight me.
I didn't get very far. I've been having a lot of tech problems lately. Hey, my mod works. Alright, so if you're wondering what's with the 5 keys, so I've been messing with modding on this, increasing the reward levels. So I don't want the runs to ever be overpowered. I just want to have like a billion keys and darkness and gems.
I'll run you through.
Because, you know, that will let me actually get back to where I was with everything unlocked and then some.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay. Let's just go with that one. Not the best RNG there. Let's see. But, so... From my perspective, I wanna be back to where I was instead of having to really grind for it, because... you know what? I've already done the grind. We've already had this conversation to some degree. And so yeah, if I can just give myself a billion keys instead, then so be it. Also a billion gems. Aha! I will have those fancy gosh darn pillars. Whether you like it or not, Supergiant. I earned them, and you stole them from me. Oh, there we go. Did my Chaos Boon already warp? No. Not yet. Yeah, those people can be ignored. I'm not gonna say that, like, I truly want to just discount other people's opinions. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's a lot. Let's see. Ooh. Nah, let's go for the max health. Let's see. What was I going to say? Right. I don't want to just discount people's opinions, but I find people that usually complain the loudest can often be wrong, the most incorrect. I realize this is entirely just kind of random here, but I woke up today to a series of tweets from a friend talking about, like, reacting to the whole, like, get a real job thing that people like to just throw at YouTubers and Twitch streamers. Oh, they really want me to go Athena. We should probably go Athena. Aphrodite is useful for the extra damage, but that's not what I'm going for in this direction.
You and me.
What I really want to do is get a bunch of the chill-related perks and really go nuts. But we're going to have to wait on those. Anywho, let's see. Yep, stay away from that. Don't want to take too much damage.
The biting cold surrounding you must mean the goddess of seasons decided to take an interest in your struggle, Zagreus. I did not count on Demeter being a part of this. Take heart, though use discretion around her.
Okay, special stronger can deflect. Call does deflect. Reduce damage from traps. I think I'm going to just go for sure footing.
Protection.
Now, this is the Codex. I forget to actually... Well, no. I've never learned how to check for, like, duo boons and stuff and how to unlock them. Oh well, it's not a big deal.
My subjects wish to have a word with you.
Hey, fish.
Whoops.
Gotta not forget about that. Well, I'm already spooky in combat, which is everything that I was kind of hoping for here. This is going to be a good run. What I'd like to do is get 1 or 2 more debuffs so I can get that extra bonus damage. We've already got chill. Only taking 1 damage on the spike trap feels real good. I mean, obviously, I don't want to take too much, but still. I'm just going to destroy things. Hey! What's up, BLG? How's it going? Welcome. We are playing Hades. I guess I should probably warn, this is the last lot run that you have to do to get the true ending, so if any of you guys are actually...
Work faster next time.
If any of you guys are playing this yourselves and you want to stay away from that, fair warning. Unless I lose this run, and it's already shaping up to being incredibly strong, you might want to avert your eyes. But otherwise, welcome. This is Hades. It is the new Supergiant game, and it's absolutely amazing.
Knucklehead.
Yeah, what were you up to today? Hopefully cool, fun things? Hope so.
Aren't you a sight?
Hello, sir.
Now you be careful out there, Highness. The kindly Megara is out for blood. She kept on groaning about the last exchange between the two of you. You must have showed her good.
I think I might have gotten lucky.
Okay. Now let's go for the money.
Makes sense.
I know he'd probably just
Cheers,
absolutely bury me in
You can do it.
darkness, but I don't think I'm going to need it.
Got to use the fountain to get out of here.
Oh. Okay, so that part of the mod still doesn't
I'm
work,
as
but that's
healthy as
okay.
can be, but cheers.
Now, do we go shopping? We have a ton of money. Yeah, let's go this way. Still nothing from Boldy. Yeah, I think Sisyphus has to talk about
Thank
it
you, mate.
first.
Think you're going to like this?
I'm gonna just go for hydraulic might. It's probably not that useful.
That darkness there felt different than before.
But 10 seconds is a long time, as long as they spawn quick.
My sisters and I, we've had a chance to talk, and we have come to an agreement, Zagreus. As you can see.
Megara, Tiss, you ready?
Murderer.
3 against 1. Doesn't seem all that sporting now, does it?
We're each well past the need for any sport. We'll kill you, whatever it takes. Your knees, now. sisters.
Okay.
You stay right there.
So I'm mostly going to have her extra frosty.
Hear me, you
Which is good, because I
shades.
do a ton of damage. Oops. Stay away from that.
Suffer.
Now the question is, how much damage am I willing to take here for the sake of just destroying her? The answer is not actually that much. There we go. But we still do a ton of damage.
Where'd the others go? Paratha shot
Yeah! Alright, so, along with my mod, I also doubled the drop rate on all extreme meta currencies.
Which to choose?
It's not too Chaos Egg. We should probably just go for the money.
Okay.
I don't think I
Up
care
we
about
go.
these too much.
Cheers.
I probably should, but yeah, it's okay. So, one thing I was gonna say, let's see, so I doubled the meta currency. I don't know, the modding scene like for this game looks like it's actually going to heat up in a really fun way. I don't know how many of you guys have looked into it at all. But there's ones for like Turbo Zagreus, and just like everything is free. Crazy long levels, more resources, double God Boons all the way. Like, absolutely stuff that I have zero business doing anytime soon. I don't entirely know, like, how I'm going to want to fit it in, but I think at some point we're just going to just mod the heck out of this game and do horrible things to everyone. Can we speed up the leveling of the trinkets? You know, I haven't seen that as an option. I like the idea of it. I'll look into it.
On to the next one.
Because that actually would be quite nice. I don't care that much. Because really the only thing I care about trinket-wise, like I've already gotten and maxed out for the most part. But no, that's actually a really valid suggestion. Right. I still don't have anything fancy here. I just do a lot of damage on my main attack. But nothing on my specials. So maybe I should have actually gone for Aphrodite earlier. Oh well. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Ha. There's Chain Skewer. I should probably go for one of the other ones, but Chain Skewer is just so good. Otherwise, we could do Spin to Win. We're gonna go Chain Skewer. Now, if I could get Chain Skewer and Vicious Skewer in the same run, ooh. Hey. Okay. Do we piss off Grandmama?
Favorite.
Nah, let's start
yes,
Grandmama.
Indeed.
Okay, special stronger, can chill. This would mean red boon. On probably my attack, my dash, and sure footing. Demeter's Aid, on the other hand, lets me do Big Winter Vortex for a decent amount of damage. Ah, these are tough. I'm gonna go Rare Crop.
You could have avoided this outcome any number of ways, yet still you risk incurring my wrath.
Didn't have much choice. Here comes her wrath.
Okay. So baseline, don't do as much damage as we were doing previously, but this will be worth it. Okay, there's the bonus damage I'm looking for. Okay, thank you, Chaos Boon, for just absolutely offsetting the potential damage we're going to take here. Alright, get him with the back pokes. Everything is good. Excuse me, sir. Nope. No, come on. What a tease. Let me fight him. Thank you. Perfect.
I see no benefit to staying angry, cousin. I promised Nyx that I would help rather than hinder you.
Okay, special stronger can deflect. Cast damages foes can deflect. It's really good damage. And if we could get exposed, that'd be worth it. Yeah, let's go this direction. I don't think I'm gonna have much immediate use for Zeus. Be cool if the chill attack made temp platforms in the lava.
Hey,
Ooh,
look,
I like
me,
that.
witches.
Aha! Oh boy, what? Oh shoot. Controller's out of juice. That's okay. I always keep a spare. Would you charge this? When you get the chance. No rush. Alright, Oh, these controllers feel completely different in my hands. It's real strange. There we go.
Let's do this again sometime, alright?
Alright. I don't really want Athena's aid. I don't really want Deathless Stand. I'm gonna grab it anyway. But I don't like it. But yeah, it'd be cool if you could freeze the lava. Do we want to just alter this? I could. Yeah, let's give it a go.
Better idea.
Hey, that's what I'm looking for. Not be temp unless it's sunk into lava. Yeah, or if the lava just slowly ate away at it. This run's got some good legs here. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. A lot of good damage, too. Like, the right amount of AoE, great debuff. We just need slightly more debuffs so we do turbo damage.
Why, nephew, you've procured the rod of fishing, I detect. Fine handiwork, if I say so myself. Its line is nigh invisible and causes denizens of my domain to flock to it like mortals to temples of mine. Good fortune with that thing.
Okay. Boy, these are all terrible. Gonna grab Ocean's Bounty.
No use. Anything I need.
Let's see. I'll grab the yarn. That is a very fortuitous yarn. Hey, thank you, Sleepy Sige, for the 9-month resub. Getting close to that year, Wander. Keep being awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the support. Ow. I deserve that, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to use my regular attacks. It actually doesn't do as much damage as the special. Which is kind of impressive. How can he... Man. Well, this works. There we go. So weird seeing someone else's opinions on things in this game. Saw you were playing on Steam. Avoid checking it due to spoilers. Well, this is spoiler day. Fair warning. Kind of also depends on, like, what opinions you're looking for. But I love this game. It's my top game of the last couple of years. One of the top.
That once you break free to the surface, we could see you from Olympus a bit more than usual. But no, it's like you're shrouded in eternal night up here. Something like that. Odd, right?
Oh yeah, I did forget to announce to Discord. Whoopsie. Thank you. Let's see. Do I want to do Dash Sturdy or Swift Flourish? Oh, these are tough. You already threw it now. Hey, that's good. So yeah, here's the question. Do we want to go Speed and have the less damage? Actions cannot be... Nah, let's go Swift Flourish.
Moving right along.
I don't really want to go shopping yet. I don't have enough money. paid you as advertisement for this game. I would love it if more developers were like, hey, you advertised the shit out of our game for ages. Here's some money. But at the same time, oh well. I guess that's what affiliate codes are supposed to be for. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Divine Flourish here. Yeah, flip side, I am also making ad revs, so there's that. It's close enough.
I see you grew your heads back.
Wow, this does some damage. Okay, there we go. So this is the Wave Hydra. Ow. There we go. Ah, didn't work. Oh, it's okay. I don't know what his plan is, but there's pretty much nothing he can do to me in this case. I guess he can slam every once in a while. That's really about it. Okay. I don't have much that I can immediately do to these heads, and I'm going to be taking some damage here. But I should be recouping my losses pretty easily. There we go. Just hang out where it's comfy. Blink him in the face a bunch. Got them all. Perfect. Alright, and then I'm just going to hang out here. Get within range so the auto lock-on works. There we go. Perfect. I can just hang out here. We're good. Bam. That's an easy fight.
Till you reconstitute again.
Oh! So I get the gems regardless of whether or not I got the darkness. That is really nice. Okay, get rid of Chthonic Coin Purse. Who do I go for next? Let's go Distant Memory. Could have gone Harpy Feather Duster, but I think I don't need it.
Yes.
But now the spear has more range than the bow or the gun. It's weird. Why is the spear the best ranged weapon in the game, and also one of the best melee weapons? Like, it's tied for top melee, and it is absolute peak range, without any of the fiddly bits. Skelly's Tooth and Harpy's Feather Duster. I forget what Skelly's Tooth does, off the top of my head. I know I don't use it often. This is just dumb.
One's rearming.
Oh, it ain't.
Come die again.
Ah, Skelly's Tooth is another Death Defiance. Got it. Yeah, I don't use Skelly's Tooth that much, just because, ideally, I'm not supposed to be using Death Defiance, period.
Alright. In the name
if I
of
can
Hades.
avoid it. A quick recovery. Not that I'm in the business of taking too much damage, but it still seems worthwhile. It depends on what max HP you end up with, really. That is a good point. Oh, right! Darkness just gives you max HP. It's not that it just heals you, it's actually like a full-on max HP boost. That's nice. I forgot about that. What's Harpy Feather Duster do? realistically, it's supposed to give you a chance of getting a healing item from... Ow. It's supposed to give you a healing item from a pot on the level. However, there's a cap, so you can only get one healing item per level. So effectively, you get one healing item per room you go into. Which is actually really good. And is probably the best beginner-friendly item, save for maybe the Cerberus Collar. Because Cerberus Collar, extra max HP, super useful.
That nectar also amplified
Okay,
one of my
good.
boons.
That only gives me 1 Palm of Power equivalent. I was a little worried that that was going to get overpowered fast, and it didn't. Yeah, let's just go for the darkness. Wow. Oh, right. We've got the hydraulic power for just madcap early round damage.
Right.
Yeah, I can totally understand why... I can totally understand why the Skelly's Tooth would actually be quite helpful. Especially for somebody that, you know, doesn't have 100 hours into this game. It's like, there's a certain amount of skill that you just kind of pick up by doing that. And that is hard to replace otherwise. I like that. Alright, so we got fishing and we got Grandmama again. I was really hoping we could... Oh, did I miss a fishing
What lurks
spot
in the river Lethe?
previously? Maybe. Probably did.
Bite this. Caught me a carp.
It's sharp. Let's see, does anything carry over from the beta? Everything does if you want it to. I reset. Because I didn't want to go through it again. Or no, not that I didn't want to go through it again. I wanted to go through it all over again, because I figured a number of people would be tuning in for the first time.
You choose to challenge me again. Not many in Elysium so dare. Then
Wait, I never challenged you. The entrance to your chamber looks like any other pathway in Elysium. I have no quarrel with you, sir.
To step into my chamber is to challenge me. It is a custom since the time I lived and breathed in darkness. I will send you into such a darkness now.
Okay, before we lose that damage buff, I want to do as much damage to him as possible. I think it's probably worn off at this point. Okay, but I can still do a metric crap ton of damage to him as we go along. Yeah, this has got strong run written all over it. Ow. Hey.
You.
There we go. Stay away from that for a little bit. I really like the heal after taking damage. If you do it right, it's the equivalent of a 50% damage reduction. I just don't do it right most of the time.
Enough. Well fought.
Well fought, Asterius. It's Lady Demeter. Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's see. After you take damage and completely chill a foe. I was really hoping I'd get the one that would chill nearby enemies. But we haven't got... Or, not nearby enemies. Damage any chilled at enemies, but haven't seen that go by yet.
Ha!
Okay. Probably should have actually let the witch do her shot thing, but you know what? Whatever. It's fine. We're doing great. So any new story so far? Not too much, just a little bit of Demeter backstory, as she's probably rushing through as much of it as she possibly can. Before we... I'm going to assume we're fighting her at the end of this run. Or... something close to her. No, I gotta go for extending jab.
There it is.
That's too good.
What more could I have even done? Could I have swayed you any other way?
Leave me be to my eternal paradise, damn you.
Probably just want to go Cyclops
Thanks,
jerky. Mad damage. There we go. How do you get Demeter to spawn? I mean, chances are you have to get further in the game. It could be like she spawns after your first Hades win, or you have to do X number of runs, or who knows. I know she's the last one to show up at the very least. Oh, okay, so you have to be able to challenge Hades to get her to spawn. Okay, there we go. No, why did you turn around, Zag? I love the auto-aim in this most of the time. Every once in a while, it's just like, what are you doing? I can't figure it out. Hello.
One god or the other.
I'm thankful for the gesture there.
Oh, these are terrible. Let's just go with this.
A senseless, punishable choice. But if you wish to face the consequences, so be it.
Had to do it.
Oh boy. That's a lot of gems. Oh, that was quick.
All is forgiven, Zagreus, and I take no offense. Exacting vengeance is just something we Olympians all do from time to time.
I guess I'll just pick up Athena's aid. I don't want it. What I really want is the one that makes enemies exposed if you deflect, if you hit them with a deflect hit, which is really useful for me.
Olympus, I accept this message.
So apparently you can pick up sunken treasure repeatedly, which means hella gems. Yes, this is absolutely not kosher, but it's fine. I gotta give me some fancy pillars.
Rematch.
And where do you think you're going, fiend? Thought you might scoot right past Asterius and myself without a fight?
No, on quite the contrary. I've been under no impression that avoiding conflict is an option here. So say your piece and let's get on with it.
You, hell's spawn, shall not traverse that gate behind me whilst my compatriot and I equivalently live and breathe. Prepare for death.
Okay. So I'm going to take some damage here. I'm definitely being sloppy.
Keep cheering as we battle to the last. No holding back.
That bull has...
Not finished.
There we go. That bull has some wild turning. Okay.
Oh, I'm mad.
Catch!
Just let them try and stop you.
What's this? Oh, stand and fight and quit it with your writhing there, Hellspawn! You dispatched the bull!
Now for the other one.
Okay. Didn't work, but that's okay. We can do a lot of damage to him. Because I'm not sure about deflecting that one. I've tried it. It's hard to do without the dash.
You dare?
There we go.
Lady Artemis, make my strength be true!
Ow. That did not last nearly as long as I was hoping it would. Okay, there we go. Got him. Got him.
They say to never meet your heroes. Ambrosia.
So we're actually getting a lot more gems on this run than I thought we were going to. Well, that works.
King Theseus has fallen to the likes of you.
Let's go Harpy Feather Duster for the last section. Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm rich.
Price of Midas.
I'm almost out of here. Thank you.
Alright. I'm feeling pretty good about this run. It doesn't quite have the oomph that some of my crazy shaving runs have.
Almost out of here.
Let's see. All things considered, I don't know. Got legs. Really? No proc on the Harpy. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Just blend it in a little bit. Alright, so I got a ton of money. Let's see if this mod worked. Yes! Ultra discount. Ultra discount. Alright, cast speed. No, we don't want speed. I don't like any of these. I'll go for that at the very least.
Good enough to eat.
Yeah, not a totally busted run, but it's got its perks. Let's go for her. See if we can get the... Let's see if we can go for the global crit, because that'll make a difference. So what kind of mods did you get? Made my own. I more or less made it so I get more meta currency, and the meta currency is cheaper, because I've done this all before for like 100 hours, so why put myself through the grind? Probably an unpopular decision among some, but I have to preserve my enjoyment of this game somehow. You finally got it to work. Yeah, I was actually looking at another modder, and I realized that they had offloaded my, one of my original, like, locations that I would mod. They moved it to a completely different location. I'm just gonna get rid of Athena's aid, but I don't like it.
Bothers.
Yeah, I can absolutely understand why new players would be super into going through all of this, but I don't know. I feel like after about 20 hours of a game, you should pretty much have every bit of content unlocked. And then after that, it's just maybe bonus story or, like, really edge case stuff. So, like, you know, maybe the, let's see, maybe the, like, silly decorations specifically. Okay, so I'm just gonna hang out here. They're not gonna be able to get to me. Perfect. Yeah, cosmetics and, like...
Rewarded.
Yeah, I think it also depends on the game.
Hey, that's the Eternal Spear Varatha, isn't it? Your father used to use that, didn't he? A bit ornate for hunting, but a spear's a spear, is what I like to say.
Okay. Why? It's fine, I'll take it.
My hand.
There is a mod after this run I might look into getting.
Got to
I don't know if...
for Cerberus.
I don't know if we'll actually get access to it,
Should
like if
stock
it
up for
works.
the road ahead.
But there is a mod that makes it so you get 5 choices from
If I
God.
were a Satyr sack, where would I be?
God Boons.
I bet it's in here.
And I think I would very much like to pick that one up, if I could. Because I would really like to choose my build here. And that's actually something I'm kind of a little disappointed wasn't a mirror upgrade. That, like, pay 2,000 darkness, get more choices every time a God Boon goes by. That would be so nice. Just being able to get just screw you, well, not screw you, but, like, actually being able to choose. I know that's what the rerolls kind of are supposed to be. But I'd rather have just more options from the get-go than a reroll. Especially a limited use reroll.
One of their disgusting layers, huh?
Okay. So the extra dashes might have been really handy in retrospect. Oh well, it's fine. Man. Alright. We got the survivability I'm looking for. I did not check
a moment's rest
for food. Probably should have. It's fine.
Here
Go on
goes.
Poseidon. Maybe we'll get more money from him. There we go. I'm waiting with anticipation. I've been waiting for a true ending for this game for 2 years now, and it's kind of exciting to be here. Still gonna take some doing, I am sure. Oh yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of money pots go by. Either that or I just have not been paying attention to them. Probably both.
No way.
What? Okay. I'm at 35 hours in with 40 runs, and I don't think that I'm that close to having all the meta gameplay beneficial stuff unlocked. Yeah. I think it really also depends on how much time you want to commit to a game. For me, I've become considerably more sensitive to time lately. We talked about this a couple episodes ago. But the longer I'm forced to spend on a game to get to a satisfactory ending, I think the more I get kind of tired of it. Just because there's a billion games coming out every given week, month, year, day, so on and so forth. I was talking, I think specifically that, like, was it this last Thursday? I guess almost a week ago at this point, but 4 roguelikes came out in the same day. 3 roguelikes came out in the same day. Going Under, Gone Viral, and Against the Moon. And I straight up still haven't even played Against the Moon. I did the prologue, but nothing else. And then today I've got a Nova Drift update that I'm really excited for. And I think there's the Tainted Grail game that's getting an update in the next couple of days. And there's like a bunch of other ones.
Poseidon.
Yeah, in development games really exacerbates that for me. Oh, absolutely.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, more gems! I'm going to be able to buy goofy shit after this. But yeah, I won't deny that there are specific circumstances that make it considerably worse for me than I think anybody else. But it's one of those that I am sitting here kind of always torn whenever I pick up a new game. I'm like, oh man, this seems neat. I'm never going to finish it. And it just, like, it drives me a bit nutty. I think I'll point to Ghost of Tsushima. I point to Ghost of Tsushima as kind of a bad way of handling this, but I think I'm coming around to the opposite side, where that is a game where the side content is just as good, if not better, than the main content, but it's also one of those games that you don't have to do it all to actually just beat the game and be done with it.
No satyrs.
4%.
Extra blessing.
4% there. Everything is good.
Can't do that.
Right. Have to actually drink from that.
Enough of this place. I can leave or explore more tunnels.
Let's just go for the last one. Grab everything. Let's see. But I wish more games kind of had, like story-based games or so on and so forth, had kind of a get-on-with-it mode, where, you know, I don't want it to be the .hack GU story mode, where everything is just comically easy, but I kind of wish there was a setting it's like, let me skip all the side stuff. I'm ready to see the end of this game. And I'm trying to think of games that have that. The worst offender is Mass Effect, where it's like, you have the get on with it button almost from the get-go, but the get on with it button is also the bad ending, because if you get on with it, if you're trying to end the run early, it's like, yeah, but now you get to see all of your friends die, and that's going to matter when you port your save file over, and it's just like, oh, well, that sucks. Let's see. How do you backstab these things? I guess you just guess. There we go. Now I can just keep them cowed. Hopefully we get the damage over time chill debuff.
Die by Varatha.
I'm not actually sure if you can backstab these. I'm definitely not seeing where the back is. Ow. There we go. Problem solved. As long as they're not lasering me, we have nothing to fear. Perfect. Everything is good. Hello, money. And we're out of here. Bam.
Oh, Cerberus. Want something to eat, boy? Huh?
Yeah, see Breath of the Wild.
I
got wild mixed feelings on Breath of the Wild, but I agree. Hey, Ares' Aid, I like it. Now, we don't have any fish here.
Cerberus moves for no one, but for Satasax, he can make an exception.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild, you can fight the big bad whenever, but you're gonna die of frustration far before you kill Ganon if you just beeline it. Flip side, I feel like Breath of the Wild actually was still just too much. That the open world was too open and not varied enough to justify how big it was. But maybe that's just me. I got a bone to pick with that game.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing. The Fates were not content to saddle me within the earth. They mock me still.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong, and that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father. Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself?
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then. Go to her. But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame, including you.
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck down again. You're serious?
Go. Before I reconsider.
Hey. Thanks for the gems, Daddy-O. Prophecy foretold. Let's see how this goes.
Goodbye, Father.
No words for the final sunset, I see. Or sunrise.
Oh, it's you.
Mother?
But first, fish.
That's a bite. Hey, it's a bass.
Well caught.
It's a bass.
Mother, wait. What is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus, Nyx, your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me, rather than return the customary way. Not something a mother ever wants to see.
Join you? But wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Charon?
Doubtless he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any longer, son. Come on, then.
I'm still alive. But how?
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
So at what point does Demeter come up to ruin things? In the Blood. Probably the best song in the soundtrack for me. It's so good.
Wait, isn't this Orpheus?
Snow everywhere. Mother.
Did you never look outside? Man, this is some striking scenery for the ending here. An ending. I don't actually think this is the ending. It is the soft ending. There's more story and then another true ending later on. Figured as much. There's gotta be a Demeter somewhere. I love how much mileage they get out of so few voice actors. They really pick some great ones. Every once in a while, a bubble will pop inside the boat. It's a little goofy. They're going over a waterfall? Charon, mate? That's a bad... Alright.
We're here.
Oh!
We're here.
That's cool. I always thought this was a fishing dock, not a
This is
stop.
embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in. Except, you know, the customary way.
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen, open the gates! I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
Damn, Dad's huge.
Persephone.
Cerberus, I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
Poor Hades.
I'm sorry. Know that I am sorry.
Oh, new pose just for this. Nice. Now we get to see his ear. Not that it really matters.
Hades, you look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
I know. I know why. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience. Questioned your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no excuses, and I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought You're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free? Not for my sake, but for this realm. For the Queen.
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, it shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also tend to my little cottage while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
Thus was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen. And together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus, they would go on to reign eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony. The queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there, in the Underworld.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the Underworld. I can't entirely get used to seeing us together like this.
Lovely painting. Anything else I can look at in here? Nope. Looks like I don't remember the sheets being quite so messy. Hades. You're making siblings? Does that be weird?
Dusa, you must work harder than anyone in this house, keeping everything so neat and orderly. I don't think it should be thankless work, so thank you. And I'd like for you to have this.
Oh, Prince, wow, thank you. Thanks so much. You've been so generous. I think I'm speechless. No, can't think of anything to say right now.
Oh, you said it all. Don't mean to put you on the spot or anything. I'm just glad we've had a chance to get to know each other.
I'm glad we've had a chance to know each other, too. Thanks for the nectar. I can tell it's really, really good. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
She's so
Zagreus.
delightfully awkward. Oh, she's changed her robes.
Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you.
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful, truly. Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment. I have something for you, too.
Oh, Mother, thank you. How has it been for you so far, Mother, reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange being back, being in darkness all the time.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is a pleasant change of pace. And while the stress can be a little difficult to move in, I quite like it.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little much.
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course. But no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away. You taught me that, you know?
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Indeed.
Hey, did you see? The Queen's come back! Though did she ever take her sweet time?
Hey, watch it, Hypnos. That's my mother you're talking about.
What, really? Huh! So then your mom doesn't spend any time with you either! We've got something in common!
We don't.
You hung the painting where I asked.
Poor
Yes.
Hypnos.
Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule.
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best see fit.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
Hello, I have 1 billion gems to give to you. Not as many diamonds as I want, but that's okay. What I want is gemstones brilliant. We'll save the rest for a bit.
Say, Orpheus, I heard what must have been a song of yours. It went something something in the blood. You know that one? It was amazing, mate.
Oh, that one, yes, I know. I mean, it was a favorite, I was told, by those who listened to the music I created with my muse. It was a most productive time back when we were alive.
Would you ever sing it again?
I highly doubt it, no.
Why, this is absolutely splendid, Zagreus. Is this really for me? It's so very kind of you to think of me like this.
I want you to have it, Orpheus. You've brightened up our lives down here more than you know. I only wish that you could see that.
Persephone, the Queen. She has returned. I scarce believe it, child. You have brought her back. To all of us.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again.
Together, let us find out.
Sounds good.
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not doing it for him.
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
We'll make it official, all right. Hey, Meg, I thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes. Many have tried.
Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our jobs, right? Got anything good? I'll take that deal.
That's an expensive thing. Alright.
This is my latest haul.
So we are not at the true ending side of things. We're at the soft good ending. Ooh,
Always a pleasure.
That's a good haul. Alright, let's keep spending. I'd like to get the Warp Music Stand, but I want to wait. I want to get Gemstones Brilliant and Chthonic Keys Faded. Maybe we can get some more in a bit. No? Got some nectar to start handing out. Say that is if there's a bad ending. Who knows? I don't know.
A prophecy's appeared.
Okay, so almost there on a lot of these, actually. So we should probably start picking them up, just because. Slashed benefits. There it is. A lot of Titan's Blood if we just do those. Wasn't there one for, like, escape? I guess not. We had, like, a prophecy foretold right at the ending, and I was like, okay, cool. And then nothing came of it.
It's nice here.
The garden of Persephone the Queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life, now is laid bare to him at last in all its splendor.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad.
I walk out the normal way? Nope. Alright. Well, time to start spending egregious amounts of gems. Trim burnished gold.
Let's see how it looks the other way, alright?
Indecisive as ever.
Not really sure how much that changes. Okay. So we could do the decorative arms. A lot of these are pretty cheap. What about the lounge? Batcage, all-seeing. Oh, did they reduce the price on a number of these things? Maybe they didn't. I'm not actually seeing the really expensive stuff yet. I mean, there's the bust of the old man, but... Okay.
Well, contractor, I have another job. You know, I've always had a thing for double-bladed axes.
I've always had a thing for silence around here.
Okay, so some of these are just options that we can switch between, so I don't want to spend too much on those.
Let's go with this. A bit more mood lighting in the main hall is certainly in order, isn't it?
The light of Ixion is bright enough.
Let's see. Flower... let's go lilac.
Here you go. A nice floral arrangement ought to lighten up the mood a little bit.
You are too kind.
You would associate my house with flowers, boy.
It's going to smell so good, dearest father, man.
I think we'll go with this. These decorative laurels ought to give us an appreciable touch of dignity, no doubt.
You would squander your earnings on that.
Boy, I'm rich.
Here's the fee. For Cerberus, only the greatest bet will do.
Don't you disturb the dog, you hear me, boy?
Approved. Let's get some undead flower petals over there post-haste.
The Underworld is going to be so pretty when I'm done. I kind of wish, like, once you've unlocked everything in this game, you got the ability to start decorating. Ah, here's where the expensive stuff pops in. Woohoo! That's okay. We got plenty.
Here's the commission. Let's set some decadent old tombs right smack in the middle of the hall back there.
The dead need not be coddled with such things.
Let's see.
Work approved.
Let's
This
do
should
skull
instill a
tiling.
sense of fear in anyone approaching my bedchambers.
What you do with your wretched bedchambers is your business alone.
Okay, what else can we get? Towel rack.
Here are the gems. I won't be needing these, but anyone emerging from the pool of sticks might like them, I suppose.
That's not of use to anyone.
Just complete random garbage. Okay, so now here's the expensive stuff. I was wondering when this is going to pop up. Boy, howdy. It's going to take a while before I get like 90% of these. Oh.
How about this?
That's why I
contractor?
cranked up the gem drop rate. How many gems is it to 100% those lists. Excessive amounts. Like, I might have to turn the gem drop rate up even further.
Well, I don't see why not. A fine display of dead meat seems very much in theme, I have to say.
You ought to be displayed with all the rest.
Okay, well, that's that. I'll turn it up if I have to. Really depends on when we get the true ending. I'm also really curious when we get to flip the Mirror of the Night and get the B-side upgrades. I honestly don't remember when that happens.
Now, you being serious here, pal? You brought that all this way for little old me? That's real nice of you.
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for always being here for me to savagely attack without a second thought.
How about you give me your best shot?
Exegriff.
Exegriff, awaken.
That's a new one.
Okay. Oh, right. New one. Every 6 and... Oh, that's incredibly good. Anything else? How much is it to get max this 5? I doubt I'm going to be able to get more. So, apparently it requires 22,595 gems to max out everything.
What's in stock?
Boy, howdy. It's not worth it.